Hello, everyone. This is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts, and this is Prehistoric Facts special episode number 210. So, we're going to be talking about a predatory dinosaur, and that predatory dinosaur is Dilong. And so, here is an artist rendition of what Dilong possibly looked like. But, I mean, this is just somewhat of a blandish color, but still pretty good. And so, you got a little bit of color on the front end there, but some color on the feet there, but I mean, it's still to be determined in terms of the color of D-Long, but this is still a pretty good artist illustration of D-Long right here. And so let's actually talk about information about D-Long here. So D-Long, the name means Emperor Dragon, and length is 5 to 6.5 feet, or 1.5 to 1.98 meters. Height is 3 feet, or 0.9 meters. Weight is 24 pounds. It lived 126 million years ago in the early Cretaceous period, and the fossils are found in China and was described by Zhu in 2004. And so this dinosaur is almost 20 years old in terms of its discovery. And so, yeah, that's actually pretty neat right there. And so we actually have a map of Asia, and you can see which country China really is. It's this orange country uh, right there. Can't miss it. And here's a size chart of D-Long compared to a house cat. And so D-Long is a small theropod dinosaur, and so it is a very small theropod dinosaur. And then, of course, the holotype specimen. This is how much of the holotype specimen was found, but there has been other specimens that have been found that have a little bit more of the skeleton, but it's still pretty nice. The holotype to actually show a little bit of the skull, a lot of the both of the hind limbs, missing one foot. You got majority of the tail, some ribs. Got the shoulder blade, one piece of the arm bone, a bit of a finger, some ribs, and you got part of the pelvis. And so that's what you got for the holotype specimen of D. Long. And where the fossils are found are from the Lianling province, which is in northeast China. And so that's where the fossils have been found in China. And so more information. So D-Long is part of a group of theropods called a Pantyrannosauria, but it's still part of the Tyrannosauroidea family. And so it's a type of tyrannosaur, a very early tyrannosaur. It is not considered a tyrannosaurid because tyrannosaurids are considered the larger bodied tyrannosaurs. But unlike its larger bodied tyrannosaurs, it's a small animal, and it has long arms with three fingers, and so they have claws on those fingers as well. So they did use them for a specific reason, and they had long legs for speed. So D-Long would have used their speed to capture their prey and also to run away from predators. The premaxillary teeth, this is typical of all tyrannosaurs. The premaxillary teeth on D-Long are D-shaped in cross-section. All tyrannosaurs have this D-shaped cross-section on their premaxillary teeth. So these are the teeth right in the front of the mouth. And so, yeah, this is actually really specific about tyrannosaurs. But D-Long has got blade-like teeth. They don't have bone-crushing teeth. They just have blade-like teeth. And this tyrannosaur was found with feathers on its body. Feathers on majority of the body. Some parts of the body that was not feathered was a little bit on the legs, and I believe some parts of the abdomen were not feathered, and so it did have feathers. So D-Long did have feathers, not the kind of feathers that we see in like modern day birds or even the raptorial dinosaurs had, but these are a little bit more like downy type of feathers. So early version of feathers, so to speak, kind of like the feathers you see on baby chicks. And so yeah, and it's a carnivore. D-Long is a carnivore like all tyrannosaurs. The environment and where Dilong lived in, it would have been warm and humid. There would have been plenty of ferns, cycads, trees, and flowers. There were flowers during this kind of time in the Cretaceous period. There was no grass, but there were volcanoes. There were volcanoes in that type of area of China, and there would have been plenty of rivers, lakes, and ponds, and then other types of animals around, like insects, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, avian dinosaurs that we call birds, pterosaurs, and of course the non-avian dinosaurs, which is the typical type of dinosaurs that we all know and love, of course. Predator and prey. So D Long does have a predator, but let's talk about its prey first. Its prey would have gone after Psittacosaurus, an very early version of ceratopsians, and so, or the ancestor of ceratopsians, and uh, and so yeah, it would have gone after Psittacosaurus. It would have also eaten like lizards, types of reptiles, and also eat mammals. It would have eaten mammals. That's pretty typical of their food sources right there. Young ones probably ate more likely some insects and some small mammals and reptiles. But of course, the top predator of that time was Eutyrannus, and Eutyrannus would have been competition for D Long, but Eutyrannus would have gone after much larger prey than D Long would have, and so yeah, but that would have been its main competition. And so it's another type of tyrannosaur, and so you got small tyrannosaur and medium to large size tyrannosaur, and so that is kind of pretty neat right there. So you got two types of tyrannosaurs living in the same area at that point in time. Extinction of Dilong was mostly due to climate change, but it's more likely volcanic eruptions. And these volcanic eruptions would have produced like a bunch of gases, toxic gases, ash, pyroclastic flows. I mean, you name it. Those would have been the more dangerous type of volcanic eruptions. Pyroclastic flows are no joke, people. They're no joke. Just look up the footage of Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980, you would know what a pyroclastic flow would look like. And so those would have been the more dangerous part. And the rock layer that D. Long and many other types of well preserved fossils that were found in northeast China is ash deposits, and these types of ash deposits preserved some of the best quality fossils that you're ever going to find, and they actually have preserved like a lot of great things, like the feathers, some bits of some organs that have been found there too. That's actually pretty neat. And of course, after the volcanic eruptions, the plants did change, and so those plants did have to adapt. And those volcanic eruptions probably did continue for a little bit more into the Cretaceous period, probably until maybe near the end of the Cretaceous period when they probably did stop. And so this is the best version of the early Cretaceous map of the world that I can find. And so, and where D Long lived in, it was right around this area right here. I apologize for the coloring here; it's not very great on here. So right around there, and so that's where you're going to get D Long and probably those types of other great fossils of other types of animals like Microraptor and Psittacosaurus, those types of dinosaurs. And so that's where D Long probably lived in. And so the next episode will be on August 3rd, 2023, and that'll be a Q&A episode. So if you got any questions about dinosaurs and other prehistoric life, feel free to email me at dinochrist71@gmail.com. There's go to my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Dinochrist. Like the page, you should post your questions in the comment section. Please put them in the comment section. Don't put them on Messenger. Messenger's for private conversations. So please put your questions in the comment section. And for you YouTubers out there, like the video, subscribe to the channel according to my analytics. A lot of you guys are checking out my channel and not subscribed yet, so please feel free to hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button, because that's how the YouTube algorithm works now. Is if you like the videos, the more likes, the better, so that way it can be shared to anybody that is interested in like dinosaurs, prehistoric life, paleontology, geology in general, and so that way we can get more views and also get more people to subscribe to the channel, and also share the videos. Share the videos to anybody that is interested in dinosaurs and other prehistoric life, and also hit that notification bell so that way you can get weekly notifications of every video that comes out weekly. And also for YouTubers out there, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section because I do read them all. Your questions do mean a lot in the Q&A episodes. All of you that are sending me questions via email, Facebook, and YouTube, you guys are awesome. You guys are giving me some great questions to answer for the Q&A episodes. You guys are awesome, and make sure you keep your questions short to the point. You can also follow me on Instagram at dino.chris.pf. I'm now on Threads. I am now on Threads, so if you want to find me on Threads, it is dino.chris.pf, and so I'll make some posts on there pretty soon. And so yeah, so check out my Threads page. It will be awesome when you guys get a chance to see it. And also take care of the people around you. And also for younger people out there, to make sure you listen to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians. It's the best motivation you can have for a good education. It's very important to have good education. With a good education, you get a good job in the future. So how the Jurassic Park event went is that it went pretty good. I had a lot of fun with that. We watched the movie first, and then I did a little bit of a presentation, showed some things about the dinosaurs that were presented in the movie, and so yeah, those were actually that was actually a lot of fun. And the next library event in the Marathon County Public Library is on August 22nd. So it's less than a month away, and that'll be about Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king itself. So if you're going to be in the Wausau, Wisconsin area on August 22nd from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Time, feel free to come on down to the Marathon County Public Library in Wausau, Wisconsin, and come and check out some of the cool things I'm going to talk about Tyrannosaurus Rex. If you're a Tyrannosaurus Rex fan or a Tyrannosaur lover or Tyrannosaur fan in general, feel free to come on down and learn about some Tyrannosaurs and even Tyrannosaurus Rex itself. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And you all know Tyrannosaurus Rex is my all-time favorite. I love talking about Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's a joy to talk about Tyrannosaurus Rex. And of course, Tyrannosaurus Rex is a very well-known dinosaur. I think people are going to enjoy this. And I think a lot of you are going to enjoy it if you actually come on down to Wausau, Wisconsin on August 22nd. And so feel free to come on down. And otherwise, if you wanted to say hi, come on down as well. That's it for now. Now, see you guys next time.